It came out recently that one of the journalists that Israel killed recently, they killed 3 journalists in one strike. And a Fox News correspondent asked the Israelis to explain why they did it, what was the so-called justification, and why did they put out on social media an image of this guy in a Hezbollah uniform? The response, and I'm paraphrasing here, was, oh, we photoshopped that. Right. So you photoshopped it, openly lied about who this guy was, and therefore used it to justify his murder. And since these journalists have been killed in Lebanon, it's been really revealing to see some of the most active pro-Israel activists, fanatics online saying, well, even if they weren't, members of Hezbollah, they were activists for Hezbollah because they work for Hezbollah media. Well, let me be clear on this. It is vehemently against international law to murder journalists or medics, of which Israel is doing on a grand scale. Medics are being murdered in Lebanon, as they were in Gaza. And it seems to me that we've got to this point because so much of the international media, Western media, New York Times, even Guardian, Washington Post, and many others, have not been nearly aggressive enough in opposing it. And when I see, for example, a few weeks ago, Netanyahu gave a press conference in Israel talking about the war on Iran, he did get some critical questions from Western journalists who are based in Israel. But when I was watching that thinking, what a wasted opportunity. You have a leader who should be in The Hague facing war crimes charges over his activities in Gaza. And it's a friendly press conference. Sure, there's a bit of back and forth and argy-bargy with the journalist, but ultimately it's a friendly interaction. What if international journalists say, you know what? We're not going to go to the press conference. We're not going to speak to you. We're not going to meet you. We're not going to interview you. We're not going to show up. We're not going to feature any of your spokespeople in our stories. Full stop. Nothing. That is what taking a stand is in solidarity, not just with your colleagues who have been murdered by Israel, but to say that there has to be a cost for doing this illegal behavior. None of that has happened.